morning. Ashwini Krisnamoorthy here again. So whenever we plan to grow some vegetables, we have to think which comes well in this area in this season. These are the two important things we have to look into. And for example, I will tell you, during winter in this region, like this is the tropical coastal belt, means the temperature is will never go below say some 28 degrees. So if we want to grow tomatoes or any winter vegetables here, our winter vegetables like cauliflower, cabbages and tomatoes, we can grow only during the winter season, because this the coastal area, the temperature and humidity both we have to look into, which is very less in this area is winter. Okay, the humidity is also very low, which is good for cabbages and cauliflowers and tomatoes. All the vegetable cultivators, they should bear in mind that they should have their own seeds, and the local seeds and procured in a proper way and dried them and kept for the next season is a very good scheme for the continuation of the vegetable cultivation. Why we have to keep our own seeds and make them saplings is you will be knowing the quality of the seed, quality of the produce you are getting. That is one thing, and this this will become a legacy actually. The good seeds, you will have some love towards the seeds, you will pick the best ones, then you will go for planting and you will be observing them in the next season. So this is a kind of continuation of the family, wherein the topmost importance is given for the seeds, quality of the seeds. Thereby you are going to harvest the best quality produce for sure. So this is our cowpea or long beans section, which is already started yielding some 15 days ago or a little more than that, and these are the ones ready to harvest. See, these are the ones which are ready to harvest. We have kept few here, see this one or this one here. So these are for the seed purpose, for the next generation to continue. So there are two schools of thought in this one. So some people keep the earlier ones, the initial ones, thinking that they are more strong, more sturdy for the seeds, for preserving the seeds, and there are some other people, they say the end ones, in the whole life cycle, the last ones are good for the seeds, but here we keep the initial ones for seed purpose. Vegetable seeds, they have to be dried very well, otherwise they will catch fungus and next time it will not germinate. Depending upon the type of the vegetable, the drying process is there, because this one will take very long time, this will dry within a week. Some of them has to be stored for very long time, because that can be stored for very long time, so maybe 2 years also, 2 years also. So in that case there should not be any moisture content in that. And some of the seeds, one interesting thing here is some of the seeds, they have their own hibernation time or incubation period. For example, many of the gourds like ridge gourd, all our local varieties, ridge gourd or sambar saute or cucumber or ash gourd, all these things, generally gourd family, they have an incubation of 3 months. So within 3 months the sprouting will not be there, or very minimum sprouting. So it has to be, the seeds have to be incubated, like in the sense you have to dry them and keep them properly in dry condition, non-humid condition, dry and cool condition for 3 months, and after that only you have to store them. So you have to write the date of procurement and then you have to sow it only after looking into that. So when we want any new seed or any new vegetable to be cultivated, you have to have the seeds. For that there are two things. One is our local seeds. So, in the local seeds also we have to see which one is better, and even if the hybrid seeds also it is okay. Only the problem with the hybrid seeds is you cannot store them, it has to be OP seeds, open pollinated seeds, then only it will be useful for the plant, for the farmer, otherwise it will be one time only. Of course, there are certain seeds like what we have done last rainy season, in okra, that is Arca Nikita, which I got from IIHR, and the taste was so good. The taste of the bendi or okra was so good, even as a raw also it was tasting just like cowpea. With very less gooey, it was very less gooey, and mucilage was very less. And but generally I prefer nati seeds because it can be taken from generation to generation. Hybrid seeds are always a problem for the next generation, but in the fields, for example, there are in the market the one variety of cowpea called YB7 variety. It's very good. The very long, this long cowpea you are getting, and also it is also very tasty, and it contains lot of number of seeds compared to our local variety. That way it is good. So we can't simply ignore that the market seeds are not good like that. That seeds are also very good. We have to be a little more cautious, and you should be little more conscious while buying the seeds. Hybrid seeds. The YB7 cowpea is not hybrid, it is open pollinated. We can grow them. But at the same time, YB7 is YB7 always, it is OP. This nati seeds are all local seeds, are the ones which we are having, which we have since very long time. For example, every year some 2-3 times we go for cucumber, sambar saute, that is our own seeds. And even picking the seeds also, we are so for our seed bank seeds, we take it with so carefully, and we procure the seeds so carefully, then all the process done. And coming to the hybrid seeds, as I told, if they are not open pollinated, then we don't have the courage to give it to the people, and for the next also we are not very sure of going for that. Open pollinated is it's a free pollinated by itself, whereas the hybrid seeds are those which you have to do, you have to separately make a veggie patch, then with the pollination you have to do from the another flower to this flower, and you should protect that flower not to get pollinated by any other source, and so that whatever the pollination done, the seed setting will be because of that particular range of flowers only. It has to be very much controlled, it is under control environment, and such seeds will always be having, they will not germinate at all, just like this Namdhari, what is that, Syngenta. They are the hybrid seed companies. They just see that the next generation germination will not happen. So that is completely abandoned. So we can't use such seeds. Why I took this okra Arca Nikita, even though it is, because for the yield was so good, I was able to get some 25 to 30 okra per plant in that season, and the taste was super. That is why we went for hybrid seeds. Otherwise, for a farmer, hybrid seeds are not that good, but if you aim at selling the thing, then they also come. Hybrid seeds also, even though they say you have to go in this manner only, with the organic cultivation practices, it comes very well, because according to them 30 bhendi per plant is excellent.